May they leave a man in peace.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Ebenezer. God save you.
No, it's you.
Merry Christmas, Uncle.
God save me from Christmas. It's a lot of humbug.
Christmas, a humbug? Come now. I'm sure you don't mean that.
I'm sure I do mean that. Merry Christmas indeed. What reason do you have to be merry? You're poor enough.
And what reason do you have to be miserable? You're rich enough.
There's no such thing as rich enough, only poor enough.
Don't be so dismal, Uncle Ebenezer.
What else can I be when I live in a fool's of babbling Merry Christmas at one another? What's Christmas but a time to find yourself a year older and not a day richer?
God save you.
If I could work my will, nephew, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle Ebenezer.
Get off me, Ledger. You'll ruin me by me. Then let me alone, sir, and be good enough to leave me alone during business hours.
7 o'clock on Christmas Eve. That's not business hours. That's drudgery of the sake of it, and an insult to all men of goodwill.
You're quite the powerful speaker, sir. It's when you don't go into politics. You're fool enough.
Come now, don't be angry. Dine with my wife and me tomorrow.
As though you hadn't got enough problems, you went and got yourself married. Now, why in God's name did you ever do that?
Because I fell in love with the lady.
Bah! If there's one thing more nauseating than a Merry Christmas, it's the hypocrisy of a happy marriage with some love-sick idiot female. Good afternoon, sir.
My offer stands. You are always welcome, just like Christmas itself.
I said good afternoon.
Merry Christmas, Bob Cratchit, and to your family. To you too, and your good lady. Oh, and Uncle, Happy New Year.
I said good afternoon.
Excuse me, sir, but it's 7 o'clock, sir.
Correct, Cratchit.
Well, I don't wish to be impertinent, sir, but would it be too much trouble if I could have my wages, sir?
The trouble with you, Cratchit, is that all you think of is trouble in squandering money. I suppose you'll be wanting the day tomorrow.
If it's convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. Very well. Take the day. Be here all the earlier the next morning.
Oh, I will, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And a Merry Christmas to you.
Be gone from here and take your infernal Merry Christmas with you. Oh, there's another one. 15 shillings a week and a wife and 5 children. Still makes it a Merry Christmas.
Kathy, you're both frozen. I'm sorry, me and Mr. Scrooge had some last-minute business to attend to. Well, which one do you like, my dears?
I like that doll in the corner. I like all of them.
Good boy. And why not one in particular?
Well, you said I can't have none of them, so I might as well like them all.
Tiny Tim, you're a philosopher and a gentleman. And guess what? I have 15 shillings in me pocket.
15 shillings?
Yep, 15 shillings, which means We'll have as good as a Christmas as the Lord Mayor of London himself. Christmas children peep into Christmas windows, see a world as pretty as a dream. Christmas trees and toys, Christmas hopes and joys, Christmas puddings rich with Christmas cream. Christmas presents shine in the Christmas windows, Christmas boxes tied with pretty bows. Wonder what's inside, don't say why, but till Christmas. Won't it be exciting if it's not? Well, the finest one for 1 and 4 pence. Christmas children hunger for Christmas morning. Christmas Day, I wonder to behold. Young ones' dreams come true, not so young ones too. I believe that story we've been told. Christmas is for children, young and old.
Good evening, sir. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
It's no pleasure to be addressed by either of you. And Mr. Molly has been dead in 7 years. 7 years this very night.
We have no doubt his liberality is well represented by a serving partner. A few of us are trying to gather donations to buy the poor some meat and drink. What may we put you down for, sir?
Nothing, sir.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone, sir. That is what I wish. I do make myself merry at Christmas, and I cannot afford to make idle people merry. I have been forced to support the prisons and workhouses through taxation, and God knows they cost more than they're worth. Good night, gentlemen.
Many would rather die than go there.
Well, if they would rather do it, then they would have had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Good night. Humbug. Poppycock. Balderdash. I hate people. I hate people. People bodies, people creatures, some mimics, creatures, creatures. I hate people. I abhor them. Glasses, here from glasses, 65 real voting passes. I hate them. I will test them. Those who have no money, spend it, get them, try to end it. Beg me on their knees, befriend them, knowing I have cash to lend them. Soft-hearted me, hard-working me, grist.
Oh, it's Mr. Scrooge.
£2 5 shillings, ladies. Due before Christmas. That means today.
Well, with it being Christmas, sir, we've given people an extra week to pay. So you see.
That's your business, madam. Mine is to collect £2 5 shillings. Now.
We sell things for children, sir, and people can't afford it this time of the year.
Neither can I. However, allow you an extra week's credit,
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
which will cost you a further 12 shillings.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge, sir, we scarcely make that much in a week.
If you would prefer me to confiscate your stall and its contents, madam, which is my legal right, I will do so.
No, we'll pay, sir.
Well, sign this. You can give me a pair of these. I hate people. I loathe people. I despise and abominate people. Life is full of prettiness stretches, but guess prettiness stretches are but their prettiness stretches further than I can see. Little wonder. And I don't care if they hate me.
Here we are, sir. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas, Tom Jenkins.
And a Merry Christmas to you, sir. Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge. Hot broth, Mr. Scrooge. A token of the Christmas season with the compliments of Tom Jenkins.
No.
And there'll be a free can of broth every day this coming up here for your infinite kindness of giving me another 2 weeks to pay.
1 week.
10 days.
1 week.
9.
1 week.
1 week.
And put a lid on that stuff. I'll take it home.
Merry Christmas, sir. A penny for the little one?
God, let the little one earn his own pennies like I have to.
Hey, you look, it's a little Father Christmas.
Oh, bless his soul, heart.
On his merry way, no doubt, to bestow a Christmas cake on some penniless crippled orphan.
You know what? Put it in scavengers.
Father Christmas, Father Christmas, he's the greatest man in the whole wide world, you feel it. He's amazing. He's swiftly. He's the
Screw.
Humbug.
Screws. Ebenezer. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Now, what do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
In life I was your partner, Jacob Marley. You don't believe in me, do you?
No, I don't.
Why do you doubt what you see?
I've had a slight stomach disorder. You're a hallucination. Probably brought about by an undigested bit of beef or an old potato. Yes, that's what you are, an old potato. I tell you, Jacob Marley, there's more grieving than grave about you. Yeah! Stop! I miss you to stop.
Now, do you believe in me?
Yes, absolutely. But why do you want me, Earth Marley? What is that great chain you wear?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard while on earth. And I will never be rid of mine any more than you'll ever be rid of yours.
Mine?
Imagine the weight and length of the mighty chain you are making for yourself, Scrooge. It was as long as this, 7 Christmases ago, and you have labored at it ever since. It is a terrible chain you are making for yourself, Scrooge.
Marley?
I have none to give.
You're always a good man of business. Bill Marley?
Mankind is our business, Ebenezer, but how seldom we attend to it. And by the time we do, it's too late.
This is a dream.
This is not a dream, Scrooge.
For pity's sake, Marley, leave me in peace.
It was for pity's sake I came here. Pity for you. I leave you now with just the tiniest chance of escaping my fate.
You were always a good friend to me, Jacob. Thank you.
You will be visited by 3 spirits.
I think I'd rather not.
The first will appear tonight when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I take them all at once and get it over with, Jacob?
The second at 2, and the third when the bell tolls 3. I must go now.
Marley, wait.
I am doomed to wander through the world of everlasting repentance. Remember what has passed between us.
Farewell, Scrooge.
That's 10, 11. Who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
And what business brings you here?
Your welfare.
To be woken by a ghost at 1 in the morning is hardly conducive to my welfare.
Your redemption, then. Rise and walk with me.
Where are we going?
We're going to look at your childhood.
Sing a song, gladness and cheer. What time Christmas is here.
There's my sister. Ben!
About you.
Why doesn't she wave back?
She cannot hear or see you. These are but shadows of things that have been.
Never join those Christmas parties.
The school is not quite empty, is it? A solitary boy, neglected by his family, is left there still.
Like the children do.
Poor little fellow. Poor little he.
Joy and beauty. That Merry Christmas can bring. Happy, my dear brother. Father has sent me in a coach to bring you home. We can spend Christmas together. Home, little Sam? Yes, pack your things.
She had a large heart.
So she did not deny it.
She died a woman and had, I believe, children.
One child.
Your nephew.
Yes. There's old Betsy Wig. I was his apprentice.
Ebenezer! Dick! No more work tonight, my boys. It's Christmas Eve. Now come along. Clear everything away before Mrs. Fezzik and the tea doctors arrive with the punch bowl.
Miss Fezzik, my dear, there will now be happiness and content in this room, like the which none of us has ever seen before. Begin!
Of all the days and all the years that I'm familiar with, there's only one that's really fun.
I can ask anyone, Clove Robertson or Browser Jones or Smith, their favorite day, and they will say,
There's a day in history that's more than any myth. Beyond a doubt, one stands out.
I don't hear any arguments that may or simple with. I wish that every day could be.
Isabel.
Fezzik's daughter. You were going to marry her, weren't you?
Yes. I did love her, you know.
Why did you let her go?
I've never been quite sure.
Let's have a look and see.
Yes.
I've come to say goodbye. I'm going away, Ebenezer. You will not see me again.
But you were going to marry me.
No, you have found another love to replace me, and she is much more desirable than I am.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This lady here.
How will I ever understand this world? There is nothing on which it is so hard as poverty, and nothing which it condemns as such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
You fear the world too much, Ebenezer. All your nobler dreams that I have loved, I have seen die off one by one until only the desire for gain is left.
Isabel, I find it impossible to discuss personal affairs during business hours. Now please go away.
You see, if you weigh me by gain, I weigh very little. And so I release you with a full heart for the love of him you once were. You may have pain in this, but it will pass, and you'll dismiss the recollection of it gladly as an unprofitable dream from which it happened that you well awoke.
Say something, you fool! Say something!
Be happy in the life you have chosen.
It's a mistake! Don't go! Don't go! You fool! It was all in my imagination.
Isabel! Isabel!
One second at two. I'm ready for you, whatever you are. talk. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Ebenezer Scrooge! Come here, Scrooge. I am waiting for you.
No, you come here. My house.
All right, here I come.
Heaven have mercy on me. And who are you then?
I am the spirit of Christmas present. Now look upon me. You've never seen the likes of me before.
Never.
And yet, how many of my brothers have you rejected in your miserable lifetime?
I've never met any of your brothers, sir.
That is because you have never looked for them.
How many do you have?
What year is this?
1860?
Then I've 1,859 brothers. Each year at this time, one of us comes to this puny planet to spread some happiness and reject as many as we can of the causes of human misery. And that is why I've come to you, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Let me assure you, sir, I am a man of most highest principles and most generous spirit.
Generous spirit! You don't know the meaning of the phrase! But you're about to find out. Drink this.
What is it?
Taste it. Do you like it?
It's wonderful! What is it?
It's the milk of human kindness. You know, Scrooge, there are more good things in life than you can possibly imagine.
I'm too dry. Can I have some more?
Sure. I like life. Life likes me. Life and I fairly fully agree. Life is fine. Life is good. Especially mine, which has just as it should be. I like pouring the wine, and why not? Ha ha ha! Life's a pleasure that I deny not. I like life. And now, and I made a mutual vow, till I die, life and I will both try to be better somehow. And if life were a woman, she would be my wife.
Why?
Why? Because I like life.
It's overfilled for you. I hate life.
Scrooge, you're an even bigger fool than I've taken you for. Now repeat after me. I like love. Life likes me.
What likes me?
I made life a perpetual scream. Eating food.
So fine.
That's better, Scrooge. I like drinking and drinking. Come on, Scrooge, we're going to join for a few surprises. I like songs. I like dance. I hear music and I'm in a trance.
Tra-la-la.
Oh, Papa!
Chances are we shall get up and prance.
Where there's music and laughter, happiness is right.
Why?
Why? Because I like life.
Yes, how much we like life?
Yes, that is true. Come, Scrooge.
Hey, what are you dancing in my fashion in my nightclothes, eh?
Well, over there on the lavish home of Robert Cratchit, Esquire, your employee, who owes you both the opulence of his surroundings and the greatness of his Christmas celebrations to the true spirit and high principles of his employer, you!
I don't want to look in the window.
It will cost you nothing, which I'm sure is good news for you.
Will they be able to see me?
No, which I'm sure is good news for them.
Stuffing's ready, Father.
The marriage of roast goose and sage and onion stuffing. A law of Cratchit is one of the culinary miracles of our day, a living legend throughout the length and breadth of our Camden town. And here they are, the one and only carol-singing Cratchits, back from their triumphant musical tour of Regent Park and Euston Road. How did you do, Tiny Tim?
10 pence a penny. Well done, and you too, Kathy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may steal a moment of your valuable time, I would like you to drink to the sparkling good health of the two gentlemen whose industry and generosity have made possible our sumptuous Christmas repast. Master Timothy Cratchit and Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge? What are you trying to do? Spoil our Christmas?
But his money paid for the goose, my dear.
No, your money paid for the goose, my dear.
But he paid me the money.
Believe me, 15 shillings a week and not a penny raised in 8 years.
But Ethel, Christmas, the children.
It needs to be Christmas Day, Bob, to drink to a rotten old stingy miser like Mr. Scrooge.
But Ethel,
You know he is, Bob. Nobody knows him better than you, my poor love.
to Christmas, my dear.
Children, we shall drink to your Father for all the loving happiness he gives us, and to Tiny Tim for all the health that we wish him. And for the sake of your Father, I'll even drink to the old miser, Mr. Scrooge. Long live to him and to us all.
A Merry Christmas to us all.
Merry Christmas.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Some days are up days, some days are down days, some days are golden, some dark moon days. I never mind when we have blue days, they're always followed by we've come through days. We've had good times before, and we'll have good times again. Whatever we've done, we've made life fun. And when things get bad, and bad times we've had, we fought and we won, one for all and for one. So when things get rough, then we've got to be tough. We're made of the stuff that makes men men. We're gonna come through, and kiss when we do. We'll only see good times again.
child. You know, Scrooge, there are more things less nauseating to see than a happy family enjoying themselves at Christmas. Do you not agree?
Is the child very sick?
Well, of course he's sick. Have you taken leave to your senses?
Don't mock me, sir. Is the child very, very, very sick?
Well, of course he's sick.
Will he live?
What does it matter to you, Ebenezer Scrooge? If he is going to die, then you'd better do it. And increase the surplus population. Come, Scrooge, I have taken you home. I must leave you now. My time upon this planet is very brief.
Don't we have so much to talk about?
Yes, Scrooge. There is never enough time to do or say as much as we wish. The thing is, try to do as much as you can with the time that you have. All right, Scrooge, I must leave you now. But remember, suddenly, you're not there anymore.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas future? And am I to be shown the shadows of the things that will be. I know time is waning, Spirit. Time is very precious to me. Lead on, Spirit. Lead on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today because we are united by a common bond. Namely, our feelings of gratitude to Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's Tom Jenkins, the hot soup man. Gives me £6. He looks uncommonly happy for a man so deep in debt. All these people owe me money. They love me, but I never knew.
But kindly, hold your emotions in check, if you please. We are all deeply moved, and those of us who have been indebted to Mr. S over the years will never forget the rare and beautiful thing he's just done for all of us, right?
Right! What did I do? What did I do? Whatever it was, it has made them uncommonly happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on behalf of all the people who've assembled here, I would merely like to mention, if I may, that our unanimous attitude is one of lasting gratitude for what our friend has done for us today. For I simply like to say, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. It isn't every day good fortune's come me way. I never thought the losing would be won for me. And if I had a flag, I'd hang the flag out. Grab a sort of final victory touch. But since I left the flag at home, I simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very much.
House. Why have we come here again?
The light hurts my eyes, and I mustn't show weak eyes to your father when he gets home. It must be near his time. Pass it, but I think he's been walking a little slower these past few evenings. I have known Tiny Tim to sit upon his father's shoulder while his father walks very fast indeed. So have I, often. So have I. Tiny Tim was light to carry, and so it was no trouble, no trouble.
There's Tiny Tim's crutch, but there's no Tiny Tim. Where is Tiny Tim, Spirit? Take me to him, wherever he is.
I must go now, my little fellow. I promised your mother I'd help her with the Christmas dinner. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. All right? Oh, Tim.
Spirit, you have shown me a Christmas yet to come that mingles great happiness with great sadness. But what is to become of me? No, I beseech you, no, no. I have seen the error of my ways. Truly I will repent. Please, no, no. Where am I? I am in my bedroom. And I'm live. And I've got the chance to change. And I'll begin again. I will begin again. Boy, what day is it?
Why, Christmas Day, of course.
Christmas Day? I have missed it. Do you know the price turkey in the butcher's shop?
You mean the one as big as me? It's still that.
It is? Go and buy it.
What's that?
Here's some sovereigns. Return with turkey and I'll give you half a pound. And I'll give you a half a pound and a half a crown. Go. I think I'm going to let the children. Now that's what I call a turkey. Now come along, we'll wake up the toys. That was on Scrooge, wasn't it? Hello, Dawkins. Mr. Scrooge? I would like to buy some of these gifts for these delightful children on this merry day. Well, don't just stand there, man. Make a list. A list? Yes, of course, Mr. Scrooge. I would like one of this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, and yes, I would like one of this, and this, and this, and this. And I would probably like one of this, and all yours, and yes, and yours. And how much will that all be? Never mind. Here's some sovereigns. Keep the change. And then we'll leave the assistance of some small boys. one is for you. And this Bob Cratchit is for you and your good lady. And this dolly is for you. Well, most of y'all have many other calls to make. Oh, and Miss Cratchit, don't worry about your goose. You can use it as stuffing for this. Oh, I almost forgot. And this tiny tin is for you.
You didn't steal it, did you?
Of course not. It's a present for you to keep. What about Cratchit? You still don't recognize me, do you?
No.
It's Mr. Scrooge! He's gone mad! I haven't gone mad! I am extremely happy! And on Thursday, your salary will be doubled!
Double, he has gone mad.
Oh, and later, we will discuss what I can do to help your family. Oh, and I can find the right doctors for your tiny Tim.
I believe you. I'll believe anything. God bless us, everyone.
And may this be the merriest Christmas of all our lives. And let this be the merriest Christmas of all our lives. Well, my friends, I must leave you now. I am going to spend Christmas with my family.